Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Sports Talk podcast. Where today we're going to be talking about a few of the spring games. Not too much because I didn't really get to watch much this weekend, but we'll still get to some of the games that I did get to see. Some things that were just really noticeable. So yeah. First off, we've got I think it was the Yankees Orioles game. Yeah, it was the Yankees Orioles game. Um, Very defensive, very I don't know how you would call it. Just a very slow game. It was over in like 2.5 hours, so very quick, very slow. I didn't really understand spring games all too much. I didn't think they would be really quick. They're a lot quicker than normal MLB games, so it's just a really slow process. I didn't think it would be that slow, but it was a pretty slow game. Pete Alonso is now an Oriole. I did not know this, but congratulations, Baltimore Oriole fans. You guys have a superstar on your team now. Pete Alonso, he had the 2-run bomb off one pitch, more towards, I think it was like the third or fourth inning. Maybe it was later. I don't remember. They let him bat a third time, and he hit it straight off. So big game from him. I think he was 1 for 3, 1 for 3 with a home run, a 2-run homer. Yeah, just a very slow game. That was the only score of the game too. So spoiler if you haven't seen it yet. That was it. That was all that happened in the entire game. So yeah, there's not really much to come after out of that. The pitching was pretty good. The outfield play. I mean, yeah, it is Arizona, so wind and sun and all that. But that aside, I think the field play was pretty good. Besides the few drop balls that happened this weekend. But yeah. Nothing much else to say about that game. It was just a very slow game. And then we got the Mariners Padres game that happened later that day. The Padres batting order. I counted 7, like, pretty decent players, I have to say. If I go back, what was it? So to start off with the batting order is Bogarts, Xavier Bogarts. I think it's Xander Bogarts. I'm pretty sure. Let me go back and check real quick. Box score. I think it is Xander Bogarts, but we have to check these things sometimes. Yep, Xander Bogarts, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado, and then Fernando Tatis Jr. What do you do against that? And then, to add even more problems, you got Cronenworth, Castellano, Capusano, which I haven't heard of him yet. Ty France is pretty good at times. And then Schnell it was doing pretty good last year. Nick Schnell. Oh, he's a rookie, maybe. No, he's been playing, but he's been pretty good. I've heard he's been pretty good, and him coming up is obviously him playing good in the minors, so he should be MLB ready if he's starting in the lineup. But that lineup is insane, and now I'm starting to think back to a few days ago where I put my predictions. Padres might be in there, possibly. I don't know. They look good, batting wise. Like they have what I would call close to what the Dodgers have at pitching. Basically a pretty perfect batting order, almost. Obviously, we could get some better batters in there, but yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Pitching from the Dan Dunning or Dane Dunning. He pitched really high counts. It was like 6, 7, 8, 9 pitching count per batter. Like, he wasn't getting through very many batters. His pitch count was at like 35, and we were still halfway through the second, and I was like, what I've understood is about 15 pitches an inning on average is good. 20, 25, you start getting into a dangerous place where you're only pitching 3, 4, or 5 innings. That's something that Paul Skeens does. He gets high pitch counts, but he gets a lot of strikes. It's a lot of foul balls because of his high velocity fastball. But it was interesting seeing that and him he was getting fouled off. He's getting into an 0-2 pitch count and then getting into 3-2s. I think he walked one batter. That's what he did. No, he walked 2 batters, a K, and a hit. So, just trying to work on that, I guess, is probably trying not to, because I know he's trying to get on the edge and he's trying to get the batter to obviously like swing at it from the outside, but I don't know. He kind of made it a little obvious where he was gonna pitch it to some degree. I'm not saying he's a horrible pitcher and that he doesn't work in the MLB. I'm just saying, just from what I was watching, it seemed like he was kind of showing the batter, oh, this is a ball. Like, just the way he positioned himself when pitching. So, I don't know. Just thought I'd point that out. Xander Bogaerts with a great catch in the outfield. We got Michael Arroyo with a 2-run homer to start the Mariners' scoring of the year. And then he hit a double later in the game, and I think he was done after that. Arroyo. I don't see him. Oh, that's the wrong side. Arroyo. Yeah, just the 2 hits. The home run and all that. So not a bad game from him for his first at bat of the new season. We got Criswell. Criswell's pitching, that was something to watch because he got the strikes and then he could finish the count. I think majority of them were 1-2 or 2-2s, and then he'd finish the count. That's a good. And he had 3 strikeouts. He only allowed 1 hit. Just a great pitching from him. I hopefully want to see more of that, more of Criswell. I think he could definitely make the 40-man roster. If he continues to pitch at the way he's pitching, he probably could be either a bullpen or a backup starter to start off the year. I don't know what they've got in mind, but that's just something I was paying attention to. Yeah, he just continued pitching. He pitched 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit. I mean, nothing too crazy. Just a good pitching performance from a guy I've never heard of. So, congrats to him. I hope he continues, and hopefully this isn't the first and only game that he plays this well. So yeah, really that's all I got, sadly. For at least this weekend, I'm gonna see what we're looking at. I might post another one on Friday, possibly. We'll just see how everything goes. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.